Hi, Taros fans. I'm Colby Enns. When the Taros get on the bus, the first stop is always at Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Taros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much we eat at the Minot location, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Stop here first for all of your fall needs and save big at Dakota Boys and Girls Ranch thrift stores. Get everything for fall, including decorations and Halloween costumes. Shop now for the best selection. You can also find the best deals on home goods, books, accessories, and furniture. Local stores, local mission. Located at 1206 South Broadway Street in Minot.
Dakota Boys and Girls Ranch. Drop, shop, and save.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party.
Put your antlers up.
Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, deer are ripping holes in the pool cover. They're trampling patio furniture. And all the damage was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27th, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
The Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips and a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in our to-go box, now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at firehousesubs.com. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
I guess I don't have to tell you that I've been unsatisfied with your performance lately. You're showing your age. I think I even see a bald spot. It's time for Tires Plus.
Tires Plus has the prescription to satisfy all your vehicle needs, from tires to repair. Stop settling for average performance. Trust your locally owned Tires Plus. Some common side effects may occur, such as family safety, feelings of happiness, strange smiles that last all day, free courtesy rides, and raccoon hands. Actually, that's not real. I was just checking to see if you're listening. Thinking tires? Think Tires Plus.
The Job Connection brought to you by Classic Hits 1390 KRRZ.
Coulter Energy is hiring day supervisors, night operators, and field assistants. Must be able to pass a drug and alcohol test along with a physical. Must be able to work away from home in extended hours. Coulter Energy offers competitive wages, including drive time wage and non-taxable per diem, and benefits. Send resume to jobs@coulterenergy.ca or online at coulterenergy.com. Coulter Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
For info about this job and others, head to ClassicHits1390.com.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, so long heel pain, catch you later corns, hasta la vista hammer toes. Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line to that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All in one place. You can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Power up your career with Gooseneck Implement, inviting you to join our team at any one of our 13 John Deere dealerships in North and South Dakota. Gooseneck is now hiring for all positions, especially technicians. At Gooseneck Implement, we take pride in our family culture and our commitment to always reinvesting in our employees and our hometowns. To apply for a great job and invest in your future, visit gooseneckimplement.com. Proud to be your John Deere dealer. Gooseneck Implement, the power behind the paint.
Hi, this is Dave Pankow from First International Bank and Trust. I'd like to wish all the local athletes good luck in the upcoming sports season. We want to thank all the coaches who give of their time, help mentor our students through their example of leadership, sportsmanship, character, and determination. Have a great season. From your family at First International Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Live first.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car. Hey, my car! And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taurus forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
It's time for Minotauros Hockey on the Toros Network, AM 1390 KRRZ, and HockeyTV.com. Toros Hockey is brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Gooseneck Implement, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, and Coulter Energy. Now let's go live to the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show with Ken Oda.
Hello and welcome inside the Schwann Super Rink, the Blaine Arena, sheet number 2 for day 3 of the NAHL Showcase. The Toros bounced back from an opening day loss of 7-5 to the Northeast Generals with an impressive 5-1 victory over the Jamestown Rebels yesterday afternoon. The games keep coming earlier. A 7 o'clock start on Wednesday, a 1 o'clock start on Thursday, and now a 10:30 a.m. start here on day 3. The Toros get back to a relatively normal time. Tomorrow, a 4 o'clock start for tomorrow's game against the Fairbanks Ice Dogs, but still business to take care of today. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. Thank you for joining us. Brunch with the Toros today here on the Minotauros Network, AM 1390 KRZ, HockeyTV.com, and the Listen Live tab of MinotaurosHockey.com. The showcase presents an interesting challenge for the teams. 4 games in 4 days, not something that we really ever see again until perhaps the Robertson Cup Finals. And we saw last year just how much that fatigue can come into play. Of course, here everyone plays 4 and 4, so a little bit more balanced. And we're at the point already where injuries and fatigue will start to take a toll. The Toros already had to change the intended lineup this morning due to injury. Sam Skinner was going to be in, but he couldn't go, so the Toros, who intended to dress 7 defensemen to try to help with that fatigue on the back end, will not be able to, as we only have 7 on the roster right now. So the Toros will have to go with 6D and 13 forwards. That allowed Diedrich Henbrandt to draw back in. He's the 13th forward. He was originally going to be out this morning. We talked to Toros head coach Marty Murray about the lineup juggling as well as the fatigue and other issues that come with playing 4 in 4. We'll listen to that later in the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show. We also spoke with him about some of the veteran players who are making big impacts. You look at the Toros scoring leaders so far on the season, and their familiar names. Andrew Kangas, 3 goals already in just 2 games. Taylor Lance, 2 goals and an assist. Keenan Lund, 2 goals and an assist. And Lincoln Earn, a goal and an assist. David Reisenden, a goal and an assist. Fritz Belisle has a couple of helpers, but it hasn't been all the veterans. Some new guys have chipped in as well. Nick Strom had a goal and a couple of helpers over the first 2 days. Kyle Oleksiak has 3 assists so far in 2 games as a Toro. Joseph Hargindegi, Brennan Couette, Matthew Gellerman all getting on the score sheet in the last couple of days, as did Diedrich Henbrandt and Parker Larson. So lots of new names for Toros fans to get a handle on, and all of them, or most of them, already putting up points on the score sheet, which has been good. The Toros offense has been clicking along through the first 2 games of the year. 5 goals a game, 5 goals on Wednesday in the loss, 5 goals yesterday in the win. And part of that has been a pretty darn good power play. Toros had 1 power play goal the opening day, 2 yesterday. So if the power play continues to tick along, something we haven't seen in Minot in a few years, not since perhaps Mason Morelli, the now captain of the University of Nebraska Omaha, was here blasting away from the blue line as the 4th forward on the man advantage. Have we seen the Toros power play click along like this? A very encouraging sign if you are a Toros fan. We will take a short break here on the Minotauros Network. When we come back, we'll hear from Toros head coach Marty Murray after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Whoa, what was that? That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Austin Koss. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always at Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much we eat at the Minot location too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Welcome back inside the Schwann Super Rink. Thank you for joining us for Brunch with the Toros here on AM 1390 KRRZ. Once again, I'm Ken Oda. You've got the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show clicking along here. As I mentioned before the break, we spoke with Toros head coach Marty Murray. We will let you give that a listen now.
Here with the Toros head coach Marty Murray. Marty, back on the winning side of the ledger with a good one yesterday. You know, what clicked with the guys all of a sudden?
Well, I think we kind of started off just average, and both teams kind of maybe felt their way through, and then they got that goal on the 5-on-3 to get up 1-0, and then I thought Garrity made a couple of pretty good saves there when it could have got to possibly 2 or 3-0, and those were key. And then we got I think those two quick ones, the first and second goal, right, bang bang, and kind of give us some momentum, and we were able to get that third, fourth one, which I think put a dagger in them.
You know, we often see second-year guys make a jump, and just looking at the score sheet from the first 2 days, Andrew Kangas, Taylor Lance, David Reisenen, all guys who are back for their second year and all putting up a lot of points. Was that expected when you saw them coming back this year?
I think so. I think Taylor is a guy that I think I always believed in and had the ability to be a special player at our level, and he's, I thought, had a real strong training camp, and it's kind of led into the showcase here. So he's looked real good. I think we London Fritz had real strong second halves for us last year, and we expect them to be go-to type players for us. And David is a big body guy that's hard to contain around the net, and nice to see Andrew Kangas get on the board with he's got 3 goals in 2 games, and he was an easy year at the end for him last year with injuries and just being the odd man out there. So it's nice to see those guys contribute and hopefully can keep it going.
We talk about the fatigue of the 4 games in 4 days. Everyone's facing that, but also, what is the challenge of playing at 10:30 in the morning and what that does to a player's routine?
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's kind of out of the ordinary, I guess. But these players aren't too far removed from youth hockey, so it's kind of a regular tournament weekend, and we can come up with excuses. But I think they had the late game last night, so it's a much quicker turnaround for them.
We've been talking about it all week as well. The lack of familiarity. This is actually a team we seem to play every other year in the showcase. But do you really know a lot about Corpus and what to expect?
Not really, no. And, we watch a little bit up top, but, we always tell our guys it's about us and playing the right way at the showcase. And so that's kind of what we're going with today, and just focus on our systems, our work ethic. And, if we do that, we stand a chance to win.
Central Division went 6-0 yesterday here at the showcase. We talk about what a tough division it is all the time, but, obviously 2 games into the season, a little early to be looking at the standings, but how important is it to kind of keep pace this early?
Well, we've seen it, this is our 8th year or whatever. We see it every year where, there could be, 1 or 2 points separating first or second, or, even missing the playoffs. So these are important. And I even referenced last year, I think we were 2-1-1, and Bismarck was 1-3 at the showcase. And, you flip those around, and all of a sudden, last 3-4 games of the year last year, we might be not be in a position to make the playoffs and have the run we did. So it's a feeling out process for sure for our players, but at the same time, these are all real points and could mean big implications at the end of the season.
Last thing before I let you go, any lineup changes from yesterday?
Yeah, we're actually still trying to hammer that out. We have a couple guys on the fence banged up a little bit, but there'll be guys shifting in and out. I don't have the final roster right now, but we'll get to it. So.
All right, I'll let you go. You ready? Thanks.
Thanks, Ken.
Once again, that's Toros head coach Marty Murray. We'll take a very short break and come back with the drop of the puck here on the Minotauros Network.
Good morning and welcome to the...
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit FirehouseSubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit FirehouseSubs.com.
You're gonna love buying from Ryan.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealerships. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Good luck to both teams.
With the pregame festivities just about out of the way, we're almost ready to go here in Blaine. Toros will be working from right to left on your computer monitor or radio dial, depending on how you are tuned in to the Minotauros network. The Corpus Christi Ice Rays wearing all black uniforms, red trim, white names and numbers on the back. The Toros, they are wearing the home cream unis for the first time this year. Cream jerseys, cream socks, cardinal red buckets, breezers, and gloves. Black trim, black name bars, red numbers on the backs for the Toros. The puck is dropped and we are underway. Toros control off the draw. Spencer Kimball looks up ice for Fritz Belisle. That pass was off the mark and it'll be gathered in instead by Ferolio. Turned over to Keenan Lund. Shot, it's in! Just like that. The Toros strike first. Just 16 seconds in. Keenan Lund has his third of the season, and the Toros lead 1-0. Toros control off the draw again. Pass ahead. Misses Belisle. He'll catch the carom off the wall. He's got Lund going back post. Shot goes wide. Rebound to the far side. Coet. He chops down in the corner for Fritz Belisle. Belisle working on the far side. Just missed Keenan Lund in the high slot, and it's taken by the Ice Rays going the other way. Peltonen has it poked off his stick at the near side, but it's carried in anyways by Davis Martell. He lost the handle to Taylor Lance. He starts Lund up the far side. Lund tries a shot. That goes wide. Rebound will carry him all the way out. The Toros were mid-change, so it comes all the way to the Toro blue line. Strom takes over there. He'll look across for Lincoln Earn. Reisenen. He passes ahead for Skoog. Skoog on the far side wall hits the brakes, the hash marks, plays up top for Strom. Strom delays, tries a shot. That hits Reisenen in the leg and Karams off the end wall. They'll dig in the near side corner. Kelly has trouble, tries to work it back to the point, but it's taken away and played up the near side wall. Randall dumps it deep into the Toro zone. 4 Toros back. Randall working alone as his mates are changing. Skoog gathers, plays behind for Earn. Earn has trouble there. He gets hit hard. And they dig in the corner. That hit was delivered by Randall. Near side. Back in front. Backhand try. Wachenko stops that. We'll get you the goaltending matchup at the next whistle. Toros control in behind their own net. Near side, Rysonen chips ahead for Kelly. Kelly taps it deep. Far side. Played back across to the near. Parker Larson just pokes that deep. Hargindegi gives chase, but Peterson out of his net will guide it to the far side instead. Carried ahead. Poked into the zone by Cone, and the Ice Rays will peel off to change. Mishandled pass there results in a turnover taken right back by Hargindegi. He'll start Kangas up ice. Kangas lost the handle, and it comes back into the Toro zone. Wozniak carries deep, and now he sets up the far side. Hashmark centering feed. That was tipped on net niftily by Bjork. Far side. Alexiak plays it deep. Hargindegi gives chase. Hargindegi pokes to the near side. McGinnis flipped it up ice, and that will go for an icing. Icings are brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center. Ethan Peterson in net for the Corpus Christi Ice Rays. He's 0-1-0 on the season, a 414 goals against, averaging an 889 save percentage. He's played 58 minutes and 2 seconds, so he was pulled for the extra attacker late on day one of the showcase. Reed Wachenko making his first appearance for the Toros this season. He did play the third period of Game 1 of the Robertson Cup playoffs for the Toros last year. If memory serves, he made every save required of him. This one passed ahead. Last year for the Yellowstone Quake in the NA3HL, Wachenko posted a 9.47 and a 1.85 over 33 games for the Quake. Poked in behind the Toro net, giving chase is Spencer Kimball. He comes around to the near side for Bauer. Bauer looks up ice for Green. Green delays, tries a shot. He was looking for a tip from Bauer, didn't get it. Kimball wisely backs off, allowing the Ice Rays to get possession, but denying them an odd man rush. This is Coet dumping it in. Giving chase is Ness. He hacks at Peterson, who's got a nifty checkerboard pattern on his pads, but the pass is ahead and tipped in behind the Toro net. Kimball moves it around to the near side. Ness and Moore come together. The puck thrown to the far side half wall. Gathered in there. Green ahead for Bauer. Bauer will flip it deep, and the Toros will peel off the change, leading 1-0 early in period number 1. In fact, 16 minutes exactly left to play as the Ice Rays start up ice. They gain the line on the far side. Shot coming. That's tipped up and out of play off the stick of Gordon Wallen. We are interactive on the Minotauros Network. Let us know you're listening. Answer any questions you may have. You can tweet at the team at Minotauros Hockey, MINOTAUROHOCKEY. You can tweet at me personally, Ken_Oda. That's KEN_ODA. Or you can email me, Coda at MinotaurosHockey.com. That's KODA at MinotaurosHockey.com. Far side, Keenan Lund ahead. That pass was in Belial's skates. It results in a turnover. Played there by Peltonen. Peltonen lost the handle, but Wilhelm is there. He plays ahead to Peltonen. Splits the D, walks in. Peltonen lost the handle as he tried to fake Wachenko out. That starts the Toros 3-on-2 the other way. This line has speed, lands for Belial. Belial rips. That one goes wide. Far side, Earn throws one on net. That's gloved and held by Peterson for a whistle. Already have some Toro fans checking in. Stephen Lawrence. Looks like he's got us on at work. Tuned in on Hockey TV. Stuffed shot for Henbrandt doesn't go. They dig on the near side. Randall plays it. Friolo lost the handle. Henbrandt chips along Rysonen. Rysonen flips back to the point in Strom. Strom with a shot. That's blocked off by traffic at the side of the net. Skoog works it to Henbrandt. Henbrandt had his stick lifted. They dig in the far corner. Rysonen's there. Banks back down the wall. It doesn't get to Henbrandt. Henbrandt trying to free it up. Reisenen does. Reisenen pokes back to the point. Ern thought about it. Now his shot's tipped up and out of play. 14:43 left to go here in period number 1. Toros lead 1-0. Keenan Lund getting his third of the season, 4th point in 3 games for Keenan Lund. Puck comes near side. Randall carries up the near, chips into the Toro zone. Larson and McGinnis back on it for the Toros. McGinnis hammers around to the near side. Kangas forced to turn. Randall forcing that pressure, but Kangas skates out of it. Kangas carries into the zone, tries a centering feed. That hits a skate. Hargindegi. This is a clever line. Smaller, quicker than most of the other Toros are these 3. Kangas, Hargindegi, and Alexiak. Alexiak tries to walk out of the corner. He lost the handle. Randall starts up the near side, dumps it into the zone. Wachenko thought about playing it. Now will retreat back to the blue paint. McGinnis cancels with a man, and now it's taken over by Hargindegi. Hargindegi to the far side, lost the handle. It's gathered in instead by McCormick. Shot save made. Rebound put wide of the cage by a spinning McCormick. Wozniak dumps it down low. McGinnis up the near side. Wilhelm keeps it along the wall. Wilhelm, shot that goes wide. Rebound will carry along the kick plate on the far side. Chopped right back in behind the Toro net to the near. Wilhelm down the wall. Shot blocked by McGinnis. It tipped in behind the net. Alexiak gives chase. Alexiak can't gather it in. Hargindegi does, but he has his pocket picked. Ice Rays pressuring. Pass to the slot. Missed everyone. And the Toros can change all 5. Puck carried into the zone on the near side. Play broken up. Bennett can't gather. Kramer does. Thrown ahead. McCormick into the zone. Tries a shot. Stopped by Wachenko. He looks to leave it for Kimball, but he went to the wrong side. Fortunately, the Ice Rays had peeled off. Coet ahead. He misses. Bauer. No icing. They'll say Bauer did get a piece. That's a generous call. And now the Ice Rays look to attack. For Olio on the near side. Touched ahead. Stella bumped off the puck. Coet finds it. Moves it along the near side wall. They continue to dig in the near side corner. 12:21, a palindrome on the clock as they battle 2x2 along the wall. Bauer pokes ahead, has a stick taken right out of his hand, and now he's being hooked, and he lost a glove too. All of that goes uncalled. Centering feed is broken up. Ness trying to gather it in. He cannot, neither can Kimball, but Coet is there to save the day and flip ahead. Just barely misses the rafters with that long punt, and it won't go far enough for icing. They wave it off. That forces Kramer to play. He has it taken away by Ryan Green. Green looks to give to Ern. Ern kicks down the wall. Belisle trying to squeeze through pressure. Leaves for Lance. Turnaround try. Never got to Green. Green leaves for Belisle. Back to Green. Green pinned to the wall there. They dig in the corner. 3 Ice Rays against a pair of Toros. Lance doing hard work. They dig on the far wall, dug out by Belisle, chips it back to the point. Ern missed it as the Toros had a chance to keep the Ice Rays pinned. Ahead, Strom feeds Lance. Lance rolls it deep. Far side, Belisle plays up the wall. Long toss ahead. Good stick. No. Follow-up play. Good support coming. Now Peltonen looking for a backdoor play. Davis Martell couldn't tip it in. Davis Martell poked at. Follow-up try. That's put up and over. Near side, Lincoln Ern. He'll poke at it. Big hit by Link. They continue to dig along the wall. Ern finds it and plays ahead for Strom. Strom has his pocket picked, but Lincoln Ern is there in support. Lance controls, rolls it deep into the zone. Wilkie moves it back to the near side, and Randall looks up ice. It's broken up. Keenan Lund finds it. Lund hooked down. Pass ahead, hits a fallen stick. Reisman able to chase it down anyways. Reisman leaves back to Larson. There's just someone's stick laying right at the red line. I believe it's Bowers from that earlier scrum. This is McGinnis spinning it deep for Skoog. Skoog gathers and carries into the near corner. Uses his skate to kick it back to the point, and Larson, that shot's blocked, and Cone looks to go the other way. Cone carries over the red and the blue, gains the line, tries a shot. That goes wide. Rebound carries around on the near side. Reisman can't gather it in. Neither can Skoog. It ping-pongs around, and eventually it's gathered in by Henbrent. Henbrent speeds into the zone, looks to break wide. Can't do so. And now he'll have to dig for it in the corner. Skoog comes in with the body, separates a man from the puck, but support comes, and the Ice Rays have it going the other way. Up the far side, it'll be Godfrey, who gains the line. Godfrey delays, tries to feed it in for Randall, who had no idea the pass was coming from directly behind him. Skoog kicks it along in the corner on the far side, has trouble with the referee, manages to dig it out and chip ahead for Kelly. Kelly lost a handle, but it rolled out to neutral ice, dumped in by the Ice Rays as they are mid-change. Kimball D-to-D with Coet. Coet on the far side comes across. Kelly tips, broken up, and now Bjork gains the line. Bjork to work against a pair of Toro defensemen who were still back. It's broken up. Bjork chases it down in the corner. Kimball pins him there. They'll dig along the glass. Kangas trying to work his way out of trouble, plays along to the near side. Olesiak's pass ahead doesn't leave the zone, but Kangas finds the puck after it pinballs off a man. Kangas gains the line, leaves off near side Olesiak. Olesiak tries to center. Doesn't go. Oleksiak pokes it free for Kangas. Kangas trying to walk out of the corner, has it poked off his stick. Puck played into the far corner. Toros have juggled the lines quite a bit, as now Kelly's on this line. Long shot, that goes wide. The water bottle for the goaltender has been knocked off the net, and it was lying on the goal line. That would have been an interesting call had puck hit that. It was partially in the net. Here's a quick shot save made. Rebound given to the far side. Kelly. They dig there. Ness trying to work his way back to the front. Has to contend with that fallen water bottle. Now a quick shot blockered away by Peterson. Near side. Strom's shot's blocked. Kelly frees it up in neutral ice. And Strom dumps it in on net. Kevin Ness will apply pressure, but it's played ahead by Kramer. Kramer clears the zone, gets to the Toro blue line, but taken away by Larson. He feeds Ness at the Ice Ray blue line. That's broken up as well. Larson hacks at it. It hops over a couple of sticks. It was Bauer who wanted to get possession of that. Instead, it's played by Davis Martell to the near side. Kramer spins ahead. Taken away by Larson at the Toro blue line. He starts the Toros up for Ryan Green. Green delays, now just tries a shot save made. Rebound given. Bauer couldn't get there in time. Puck going the other way. Taylor Lance steps in and frees it up. Lance trying to drive the net. The referee gets in his way twice. Near side they dig. The puck's freed up. Twice the referee kicked that puck away from Lance. This is Bauer leaving it for Larson. Larson for McGinnis behind the Toro net, and they'll start a controlled breakout. 6:42. It's been a while since we've had a whistle. Or at least it feels that way. Banked ahead to the near side. Awkward carry him off the boards. Lance hit hard for the effort as he dumps it in. Wilkie gathers behind the Ice Ray net. He leaves to the near side. Pressure coming from Lance. Forces it to be just thrown up the wall. Kimball keeps it there. Plays down for Belisle, who moves it for Lance. Lance stepped into. Belisle's there in support. They'll dig 2x2 in the Zamdor corner. Puck squirts free. Lance has it. Lance holding. Has it poked off his stick by Tinling, who chases it down on the near side. At the hash marks in the Toro zone on the near side wall, they'll look to work a cycle. Peltonen on the near side, worked over by Lance, puck freed up. It'll be gathered in instead by Moore. Moore got hit hard by Coet, who took the puck away and played it to the far side, but Lund missed it, and the Toros will have to keep defending. Quick shot blocked at the side of the net by Kimball. He chops it to the wall. Peltonen gathers it first. The stick came right out of Lance's hand as he tried to poke that free. Centering feed, tipped up and out of play. Look out. Alert fans all seem to be okay. So we have a whistle with 336 seconds left to play here in period number 1. Toros lead 1-0. It took just 16 seconds for Keenan Lund to get his third of the year. And the draw will be to the right of Waschenko. Jimmy Allers and J.R. Sweet tuning in on AM 1390. Quick backhand feed off the draw. Goes just wide of the Toro cage. Skoog pokes it out to neutral ice. Ahead, Skoog can't control in the high slot, and the Ice Rays will look to go the other way now. Friolio gains the line, gets it back on a give and go, shot off the outside of the cage. Earn finds the loose puck behind the net, tries to spin off trouble and does. Earn gives to Strom, comes near side. Reisenen's pass ahead is blocked off by Cone, and the Ice Rays will keep attacking. Dumped down in the corner for Randall, but Earn gets there first. Lincoln Earn spins off pressure, more coming. He finds Strom. Strom comes to the near side, Reisenen. This time Reisenen gets it out of the zone, but he just missed Skoog. No, he didn't. They'll say that was tipped, another forgiving icing call. And now Reisenen's pressure frees that puck up. Played to the far side instead. Big hit by Connor McGinnis on an unsuspecting Ice Ray. But the puck's ahead for Cone. Cone gains the line on the far side, watched by McGinnis. Shot on, save made. A late hack taken at Waschenko. Goes mostly unpunished. It was Brendan McCormick who chopped at the catching glove of the Toro keeper. 4:25 left to go in period number 1. Hargindegi and McCormick on the draw. Hargindegi wins it back. McGinnis spins off pressure, and he'll look to carry up ice. Banks ahead up the far side wall. Long toss across. That's off the mark. And the Toros will have to try again. Larson chops up the near side. He missed Kangas. It goes to the Ice Ray blue line. It's picked up there by Davis Martell. Davis Martell can't dangle in the Toro zone. Toros have an odd man rush if they hurry. Kangas delays. Shot gloved and held by Peterson. You heard Marty Murray mention it in the pregame show. Kangas was battling some injuries at the end of last year. Just wasn't the same player he was when he first joined the Toros after being acquired from the Minnesota Magicians. But he certainly has that step back so far this year. And he's got 3 goals and now 2 games and 16 minutes of hockey. Green, Bauer, and Kelly out to take this for the Toros. Green hacks it sideways, but Bauer's tied up. Kelly steps in, and they'll dig along the boards. Green frees it up, but it rolls out to neutral ice. Larson's dumping. Got up high on Wallen. Wallen spinning on the far side, plays in the middle. Larson read it well, plays off for Bauer. Bauer trying to dangle in. He can't. He still has possession, though. Now he'll roll it deep. Kelly make that Green in behind the net, trying to work it to Kelly. Kelly now carries in behind the cage as well. McGinnis down the wall, tries a shot. That goes well wide. The rebound will carry him to the far side. Spencer Kimball over, just chips it down the wall. Kelly's there, tries to turn it down the wall, but it hits Bauer in the knee and carries him to the slot. Taken over there. Hartkanen is offside. Some pushing and shoving after the whistle. Officials for tonight's game working the lines, Andrew Bartholome and Davids Rotzitz. Jake Muzik wearing the orange armbands, which to this point seem to have been weighted down. Puck to the far side. Lance plays ahead for Lund. Lund gives to Kimball. To Coet. Ahead to the far side. Lance leaves for Lund. Lund stepped into. Lance there in support, gathers the puck. Lance spins off pressure, then tries the far side. Lund flips into the zone. Belial gives chase. Fritz Belial on it. Looks to leave for Lance, but the pass was waist high. Nothing he could do with it. Far side. Lund gets a stick on it to delay the Ice Ray rush, but it ping-pongs around and it finds a man. Shot goes wide off the stick of Peltonen. Coet finds the loose puck in the near corner. Speeds up the near wall. Brennan Coet rings that into the zone. Out of his net to stop it is Peterson. Peterson's rebounded well after surrendering the goal 16 seconds in. He's been a wall, as has Reed Wachenko. Moore, shot, fanned on. Now he's taken into the wall. Belial steps in as well, leaves for Lance. Lance uses the glass to chip that deep. That will go for an icing. And the Toros will be denied the opportunity to change. Icings are brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center. Draw to the left of Wazchenko. 2:19 left to play here in period number 1. Toros lead 1-0 on Keenan Lund's third of the season. He has it now. He gains the line. Lund will just chip that deep as the Toros needed a change after the icing. Skoog, fresh off that change, working behind the net, tries to turn it around on net. It's covered by Peterson for a whistle. More fans checking in on social media. Joe Goebel and the boys at Choice Auto Glass. Jody Meckley and Deborah Mock all tuned in for brunch with the Toros. 2:03 left to go in period number 1. Toros still up 1-0. Draw kicked sideways. Davis, Martell, and Reisenen cancel, but it's gathered in by Cone, who plays to the far side. Godfrey looking to work off the wall, turns it over to Skoog. Skoog, he tries to go back down that wall, gets through one, and then leaves for Henbrandt. Henbrandt, he's pinned there by Cone, works it down to Skoog. They continue to work along the wall to the Swedes until they lose the puck to the near side. Davis, Martell can't clear around Reisenen. Reisenen taken down with a hard hit, and they'll get help from Henbrandt, but eventually Cone steps in and takes it away. He looks up ice. That pass hits a skate. Caroms right onto the tape of Skoog, who lost the handle, and now Cone goes the other way. His pass was behind Godfrey. He and Ern will go into the wall together on the far side. Randall's there as well as the scrum rolls in behind the net. Ern and Skoog for the Toros. Randall comes out with it, plays back to the point. Near side, Wilhelm. Wilhelm looking for a lane. Instead, it's a pass. Backhand try off a spinning Randall's stick is fought off easily by Waschenko. 63 seconds left to go here in period number 1 as Strom starts up the near side. Strom gains the line and chips it deep into the zone. Wallen plays off to the far side. Kangas just dumped down awkwardly, and the play goes the other way. Got caught in the linesman's skates to the puck, and now it's ahead. Touch for Hargindegi. Hargindegi leaves for Kangas, tries a shot, save made, rebound given, but it's right onto the tape of the Ice Rays captain, Kyle Moore. That one's flipped up and out of play for a whistle. 31 seconds left to go in period number 1. Toros lead 1-0. Kangas, Hargindegi, and Alexiak in front of Larson and McGinnis, the quintet. Out for the Toros, Brendan McCormick will take the draw for the Ice Rays. Kangas wins it back, but it splits the defenseman, and the Toros will have to regroup in neutral territory. Alexiak just throws that into the middle. It was partially tipped, and the Ice Rays take over. Glass and out. McGinnis skies to gather. He has to wait for Alexiak to get on side. 15 seconds left. Pass ahead. McGinnis can't keep it, and instead he'll just circle back. The Toros content to take Green into the zone. Feeds Alexiak. Shot save made. Rebound hacked at, and it just can't get it to go. A couple of late tries. But the horn sounds to end the period. We're through 1. Score is Toros 1, Ice Rays 0. We'll be back after a commercial break with the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report here on the Minotauros Network, AM 1390 KRZ and HockeyTV.com.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Stop here first for all of your fall needs and save big at Dakota Boys and Girls Ranch thrift stores. Get everything for fall, including decorations and Halloween costumes. Shop now for the best selection. You can also find the best deals on home goods, books, accessories, and furniture. Local stores, local mission. Located at 1206 South Broadway Street in Minot.
Dakota Boys and Girls Ranch. Drop, shop, and save.
Welcome back inside the Schwann Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota We're on the Blaine Arena. It's sheet number 2. You've got the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report here on AM 1390 KRZ and HockeyTV.com. Joining me now is Toros Assistant General Manager, Head Scout, Chris Lonke. Chris, we scored 16 seconds in, and I felt for the most part controlled the play that period.
Yeah, it looked pretty solid for sure. From what I saw, I actually missed a goal because I was scouting over another rink here. But other than that, we've had a lot of chances. We just keep the pucks going north and keep it in their zone. Looks like we can have some good opportunities.
I talked to Marty a little bit about this before the game, but the 10:30 start, for guys like Marty and I who have been in the junior game for a while, and Marty, of course, playing pro, not used to these early starts, but Marty made a good point. For the players, they're not that far removed from the youth hockey, so this 10:30 a.m. start really shouldn't bother the guys.
Yeah, a lot of these kids play either they're in Minnesota Elite League or Tier 1. They're playing a morning and a night game, full games, two a day. So pretty intense hockey. So, yeah, I'd agree. They're ready for it.
What does that do to a player's routine, or for that matter, for a coach's routine? How do you make sure the guys are ready to go when you're playing this early in the morning?
I would just say keep it as simple as possible, right? Make sure you get your rest and try not to talk too much, to be honest with you. Just let them get in their routine. Expect them to be ready to play. Just because it's just, you're crunched for time if you're getting your proper sleep and then traveling up here. So just basically lineups posted, get yourself ready to play, let them go warm up and go from there.
You mentioned you missed the first goal because you were over scouting. For fans who are unfamiliar, there's quite a bit of hockey going on here. 8 sheets of ice, you'd expect that. How early in the process do you begin talking to guys? Are you already building relationships with players for next year or even 2 years down the line?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Tomorrow morning I'll have Marty and Wags go over to the Fall Elite League here. We've got relationships with players that were at our main camp that were underclassmen that are here. So a lot of familiar names that were our main camps. Now they're playing on their fall teams here. So we want to identify them because November 1st, we feel like we have some really good players that we could offer tenders to for sure.
Aside from that, I know a guy who came to training camp without the intention of making the team, building relationships. I saw Luke Evo walking around here earlier.
Yep. I'm going right when I get done with you. I'm going back over to watch his team. And Sam Evolo, who's at our main camp, the goaltender's playing that second half. So I'm going there right now.
All right. Well, I'll let you get to it. I won't keep you hostage too long. Thanks for popping up and checking in with us, and we'll talk to you later, I'm sure, either today or tomorrow.
Sounds great.
That, again, is Toros Assistant General Manager Chris Lonke. We'll take another commercial break here and come back with the math after these messages here on the Minotauros Network, AM 1390 KRZ and HockeyTV.com.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party.
Put your antlers up.
Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, deer are ripping holes in the pool cover. They're trampling patio furniture. And all the damage was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27th, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives, because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
The Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips and a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in our to-go box, now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at firehousesubs.com. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
I guess I don't have to tell you that I've been unsatisfied with your performance lately. You're showing your age. I think I even see a bald spot. It's time for Tires Plus.
Tires Plus has the prescription to satisfy all your vehicle needs, from tires to repair. Stop settling for average performance. Trust your locally owned Tires Plus. Some common side effects may occur, such as family safety, feelings of happiness, strange smiles that last all day, free courtesy rides, and raccoon hands. Actually, that's not real. I was just checking to see if you're listening. Thinking tires? Think Tires Plus.
The Job Connection brought to you by Classic Hits 1390 KRRZ.
Coulter Energy is hiring day supervisors, night operators, and field assistants. Must be able to pass a drug and alcohol test along with a physical. Must be able to work away from home in extended hours. Coulter Energy offers competitive wages, including drive time wage and non-taxable per diem, and benefits. Send resume to jobs@coulterenergy.ca or online at coulterenergy.com. Coulter Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
For info about this job and others, head to ClassicHits1390.com.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Welcome back inside the Schwann Super Rink. Sheet number 2, the Blaine Arena. Toros lead 1-0. You've got the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report once again. I'm Ken Oda taking you through today's brunch with the Toros. Keenan Lund, his third of the season already, just 3 games in. He's on pace for 60. I don't think he'll be able to keep that up. It came unassisted 16 seconds in. That's the only goal to speak of in this one. Shots were 11-7 in favor of the Toros, who are looking to improve to 2-1 at the showcase and on the season. The Toros and the Ice Rays do have a bit of a history, not much of one, as you would expect from a team in the South and a team in the Central. The Toros, though, do seem to play the Ice Rays just about every other year. In fact, this is year number 8 for the Toros at the showcase. And this is the 4th meeting between the teams. The Toros right now are 1-2-0 all time against the Ice Rays. The 2 losses came in 2011. The first year the Toros were here, they lost 7-2 on day 4. Then on day 1 in 2013, a 5-4 loss. And then the Toros topped the Ice Rays 5-1 on day 4 in 2015. So this matchup a bit overdue here at the showcase. Toros all time, by the way, at the showcase are 14-12-3. A lot of hockey still to be played today. Of course, we're the morning set. We were the second game to get underway here. Amarillo leads the Jamestown Rebels 3-0. That is halfway through the second. We are, of course, approaching the start of period number 2 as well. Early in the first, Austin and Topeka, they're scoreless. Later today, the Aberdeen Wings take on Janesville at 1 o'clock. At 1:30, it'll be Springfield and Odessa, Kenai and Shreveport at 2 o'clock. Then the mid-afternoon block, Brookings and Maryland, Minnesota Wilderness and New Jersey, Bismarck and the Minnesota Magicians, they get going at 5. The primetime slots, 7 o'clock, Lone Star and Chippewa, 7:30, Fairbanks and Johnstown. And at 8 p.m. tonight, the U.S. National Team Development Program is here with their U-17 team to take on the Northeast Generals in an exhibition game. That will do it for the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. When we come back, we'll have the drop of the puck on period number 2 with the Toros leading 1-0 here on AM 1390 KRRZ and HockeyTV.com.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All in one place. You can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Power up your career with Gooseneck Implement, inviting you to join our team at any one of our 13 John Deere dealerships in North and South Dakota. Gooseneck is now hiring for all positions, especially technicians. At Gooseneck Implement, we take pride in our family culture and our commitment to always reinvesting in our employees and our hometowns. To apply for a great job and invest in your future, visit gooseneckimplement.com. Proud to be your John Deere dealer. Gooseneck Implement, the power behind the paint.
Hi, this is Dave Pankow from First International Bank and Trust. I'd like to wish all the local athletes good luck in the upcoming sports season. We want to thank all the coaches who give of their time, help mentor our students through their example of leadership, sportsmanship, character, and determination. Have a great season. From your family at First International Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Live first.
Welcome back inside the Schwann Super Rink Blaine Arena, sheet number 2. Day 3 of the NAHL Showcase. Toros lead the Corpus Christi Ice Rays 1-0. Toros will now be working from left to right on your radio dial or computer monitor, depending on how you are tuned in to the Minotauros network. Lance to take the draw against Stella. Stella wins it back. Coette rocks a man on the near side, but the puck's dumped deep into the Toro zone. Kimball rings it to the far side. Belial can't get there. He'll have to scrum along the wall against a pair of Ice Rays. Lance joins in, and they'll battle on that far side. 3 Ice Rays now, and they dig it out. Far side, they continue to battle. Kimball frees it up for Belial, who just flips that down the ice. And did it catch someone on the bench, maybe? They blew it dead and will be treated as an icing. The puck did not go nearly far enough to be an icing when that whistle went, so must have clipped a glove or something on one of the guys hanging over the wall. Off the draw, quick shot gloved and held by Waschenko. 31 seconds in. The middle stanza, still 1-0 Toros. Miranda Schuler and the crew at Farmers Insurance in Minot listening in. Long shot, that goes wide. Miranda Schuler, my insurance agent. I'm thankful I didn't have to call her while I was driving down here on Tuesday. They battle along the near side. Skoog works that out to neutral ice. Strom pokes at it. Tinling finds it instead and carries into the zone for the Rays. He'll dump it down low. Moved along the wall by Earn to Henbrandt. Henbrandt looks up ice, but he misses Skoog. Wilkie finds it, leaves off to the far side. Pass ahead. Touched into the zone, so it will negate the icing, but chasing it down is Peltonen. Earn shoulders him off the puck. Strom cleans it up and plays to the near side in Skoog. Skoog delays, gets around Godfrey. Carries to his own blue line. Now looks up ice and finds Reisenen coming on a change. Delay move. Shot gloved and held with a little bit of flair by Ethan Peterson. Again, we are interactive here on the Minotauros Network. You can tweet at the team at Minotauros Hockey. That's Minotaurohockey, or you can tweet at me personally at Ken_Oda, KEN_ODA. Bounced ahead. Hargindegi keeps it. Leaves off for Kangas. Kangas, backhand try, hits a stick and caroms into the corner. Kangas ties a man up there. Hargindegi steps in and takes it away. Hargindegi for the Toros, working in the near corner, tries to play it back to McGinnis at the point. It's cut off instead by Alexiak. Alexiak walks in, wires. That gets up and over and then gets gloved, and Kangas just came in and drilled the goaltender, and he will sit for 2 well-earned minutes there. The shot hit the blocker and popped up, and it looked like it was going to go behind Peterson, who reached back with the glove and grabbed it out of midair. And then Kangas, looking to crash the net, did in fact crash, and he just railed the unsuspecting Ice Rays goaltender, and he will be sent to hockey jail. For 2 minutes. Hopefully, he will not get early parole. Draw to the left of Wazchenko. Ness to take this. One back. The Toros throw it up the near wall, and it will go all the way down. Held behind the Ice Ray net. Kramer looks up ice, finds Stella. Stella flips to the far side. Gaining the line is Hartkanen. Hartkanen plays back to the point. Kramer back to Hartkanen. Side of the net. Centering feed broken up. Green finds it and clears it all the way down. Kramer behind his own net. 17:34 left to go. Here in the period, 118 on the man advantage. Hartkanen forced to turn. He leaves it back for Kramer. Brian Kramer starts ahead for Stella, who mishandles. Gets help from Randall. Leaves to the near side. Stutlick back for Kramer. Shot blocked off. Randall gads it in behind. Randall holding. Comes back to Hartkanen. Hartkanen near circle. Looks back up top of the umbrella. Kramer tries the far side this time. They drop to the side of the net. Backdoor play. Hits a skate. It was Coet who broke that up. Kelly working on the near side, and he's able to clear. 40 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Ice Rays. Back in his own end, it's Stucklick. Stucklick looks up ice, finds a man. Shot blocked off the leg of Kimball into the corner. Green taken into the end wall. They'll dig there. 24 ticks left on the man advantage. Coet couldn't chip and go. Green working, lost the handle. Coet had his stick held. Still working. He'll ring that off the glass and not out. Pressure at the point comes from Ness. He's able to clear the zone, but not keep possession. Friolio plays back. He gets it right back at the circle in his own zone. He'll try to cut straight up the middle now. He'll leave off far side instead. Toros come full strength. Kangas released from the box as the Toros kill it off. Chipped along the near side. Ice Rays control. Friolio at the point. It hits a skate. Now Green. Green. He's got a step. Green in. Shot. Save made with the left leg. Make that right leg of the goaltender. Wilkie tied up on the far wall. Belial pressuring. Swept to the near side. Ice Rays control there. They just punt out to neutral ice where Strom has it. Strom gains the line. Tries a shot. It's blocked up off the glass. It rings around to the near side. Fritz Belial has it. Chips down in the corner looking for Lance. Lance for Lund on the far side. Touches back to the point and Strom. Strom comes to the near point and Earn. Earn tees one up. Tip goes just wide. Belisle with a nifty redirect, but the bounce after it hit the ice took it wide of the cage. Belisle on the near side working along the wall, tries to cycle with Lance, but it's picked off and again just punted out to neutral where Strom takes over. Strom and Earn play catch in their own zone. Earn pressures up the near side. Earn gains the line, drops for Lance. Lance looks across the ice. He finds Belisle. Shot blocked. It pops up high in the air. This will be a hand pass if the Toros touch. They have to let the Ice Rays do it. McCormick does, gathers ahead. He plays for Bjork. Bjork starts up ice. McGinnis takes it away in the corner, lost the handle, and then takes it right back, but McCormick finds it and guides it to the far point. Shot coming. It's a pass to the slot. Wozniak's shot put up off the glass with a blocker by Waschenko. Ice Rays regroup in neutral. Bork stepped into by Strom, and Lance finds the puck. Lance gets around a man and plays up the near, or make that far wall, gains the line, looks to center. A tip from Lund doesn't quite go. Toros fans were already rising to their feet. Far side. Ice Rays have it. Played ahead for Bjork. Long shift for him. McCormick's out there a while as well. McCormick tries to drop for Bjork. It's taken away. And now Hedbrandt looks to go the other way. Hedbrandt has it poked off his stick. Support comes from Connor McGinnis. He'll just circle back and let everyone take a breath. Ahead for Skoog. Skoog can't handle it. Rysonen trying to. He's worked over by a pair of Ice Rays. Broken up by Skoog. Skoog couldn't settle it down. Near side, McGinnis keeps it at the line and chips it down into the corner. Henbrandt gives chase. Wallen's there. Skoog pokes it back towards Henbrandt. They dig down low. Henbrandt pinned to the end wall. Trying to kick at it as his stick is waist high. Now they get their sticks down to the ice. 3-on-3 they dig. Henbrandt coming out with it. He's on his backhand, has his stick lifted. It's taken away. Pass ahead for McCormick, who's still out there. 13-20, and now McCormick just lets the puck roll free and heads to the bench for a change. Rysonen can't clear around a pinching defenseman, but now it's ahead for Skoog. Skoog gains the line. He's got Henbrandt with him. Skoog delays, finds Henbrandt. Can't dangle through a pair of Ice Rays in the slot, and 13:03 left to play. Here in period number 2, the Toros lead by 1 as the Ice Rays start up ice. They just dump it in. Kimball finds it behind the net. He leaves for Coet. Coet comes to Kelly at the near wall, throws up to the red line, but it's broken up before it gets to Alexiak. Alexiak takes it away, then feeds Kangas. Kangas, first shift since his penalty, tries a shot, arm save for the goaltender Peterson. Kelly plays down the wall. Davis Martell pinned there by Kangas. Alexiak digging against Stella, frees it up. Wilkie will get there first on the far side, however. Kangas hacks at it, frees it up. It rolls to the point where Kimball can't keep it. He does settle it down and play back to Coet between the circles in the Toro zone. Coet near side, missed Kelly. No, Kelly got a piece, so they'll wave off the icing. Kangas now digging in the far corner. 3-on-2 they dig. Kelly was lurking on the outside of the scrum and finds it. Comes to the near point and Earn. Earn tries a shot. That's gloved and held for a whistle. 12:03 left to go here in period number 2. Toros lead 1-0. Draw is to the left of the Ice Rays keeper, Ethan Peterson. Ness to take it against Peltonen. Peltonen wins it back. Friolio spun off the puck by Bauer, and the Toros will be shorthanded again once they touch. Ness does, and Bauer will sit for 2. So the Toros back to the Century Eyewear penalty kill, 1 for 1 thus far on the evening, or morning. Force of habit, it's morning. For another 40 minutes, it's still morning. Draw to the left of Waschenko. Ness to take it for the Toros, and he wins it back. Strom into the corner, guides it around the near side. Green throws up the wall, but it doesn't get past Peltonen at the near point. He plays catch and gets it back. Plays to the top of the umbrella, Friolio. Shot coming from the far circle. It's off the mark, and the rebound kept by Peltonen. Top of the umbrella, Friolio looks to the far side. There's another shot coming, blocked by a sliding Earn off the stick of Kyle Moore. Now Friolio from the point Shot blocked. It comes back to him. Friolio looks off far side. Another shot that hits a skate and caroms up and out of play. 1-2-3 showing on the penalty clock. 11:18 left to go here in period number 2. Toros still up 1-0. Draw will be to the left of Reed Wachenko. Argindegi can't win the draw. Friolio has it as they set up. They play off to the far side, rung around to the near point. Giving chase now is Peltonen. Peltonen plays down the wall. McGinnis frees it up. Argindegi chips it. He's going to try and chase it down himself. A shorthanded chance if he can get there. He cannot. Plenty of ice rays back. Bjork has trouble with pressure from Argindegi. He leaves instead for Friolio. Ahead for Moore. Moore gains the line, looks across. Broken up play, bouncing puck, finds a man. A shot is fought off by Waschenko, and the puck is chipped out to neutral. I do not envy the choice the Toros coaching staff is going to have to make here fairly soon. Stella plays off to the far side. 3 goaltenders in town. And now a hook. That'll even it up. Toros will go 4-on-4 for 31 seconds. As Jake Stella is sent to hockey jail. Lance, Lund, McGinnis, and Larson, the quartet out for Marty Murray and the Toros. As I was starting to say, Toros have 3 goaltenders. We all know what Nick Grabko can do. He was the hero of last season's push for the playoffs. Ben Garrity has only given up 1 in 4.5 periods here at the showcase, and Waschenko yet to give up a goal in his Toro career. Randall, far side, played up the wall. We're still 4-on-4 for 8 more seconds. Then the Toros will have an abbreviated power play. Quick shot, that goes wide. And caroms all the way down. Bauer was getting out of the box. He didn't realize it was coming. If he sees that, he could pick it up and go. Near side, Wallen. Randall takes it away, dumps it down. 112 on the man advantage. If Bauer sees that as his penalty expires, the puck was going right by the penalty box. He would have been all alone. This is Lance. He'll ring it in. Lund will be the first to this on the near side. Keenan Lund plays it deep. Reisinen keeps it moving to the far point. McGinnis steps in. It gets past him, however. Now it's an odd man rush shorthanded. Lund does well to get back and make it a 2-on-2. Godfrey couldn't carry through, and now the Toros control. 42 seconds on the power play for the Toros. Lund starts up ice. Lund right up the middle, then leaves off for Belial on the near side, and the Toros can set it up. Into the middle for Lance. Lance delays. Now he tries a shot. It's in. Taylor Lance buries one, his 3rd of the season. It comes on the power play, and the Toros lead 2-0. Another power play goal for the Toros, who now have 4 in 2 games and a period and a half. Ice Rays control off the draw. Chopped off Moore's stick. Ice Rays have it. Chopped ahead. Strom carries out from behind the Toro net. He feeds Skoog. Skoog tries the far side. He missed Kelly, and they'll say that goes for icing. That was awfully close.
He gets an assist on the goal from number 11, Taylor Lance, number 17, Keenan Lund. There's Reisinen from Lance.
They've announced it as Reisinen from Lance and Lund, but that was definitely Lance who buried that. 8:33 left to go here in period number 2. Toros lead by a pair Shane Wagner, the Toros assistant coach, already over into the score box since it's on the same side as the benches, letting them know they've got the scoring of that one wrong. Shot wide by Friolio off the end while the Toros look to go the other way. Skoog starts up ice, tries a shot, save made, rebound covered, hungry hippo style quickly by Ethan Peterson, who, despite giving up 2, has been strong. The Toros have had a lot of offense thus far. 11 shots in the first. They're not updating the shot totals live here, so we have to wait till the intermission to get the official number, but the Toros have thrown a lot at him, it feels, so far this period as well. Argindegi on the draw for the Toros. He'll take it against Cone. Cone wins it back. Wallen has it and plays along the near side. Smiley moves it up the wall, but it's Kimball who dumps it right back in from the neutral zone. Wallen on it. Comes across. Godfrey. Up the middle come the Ice Rays. Shot by Cone. Blocked, but it's right onto the stick of another player. It was Wilhelm who shot it up and over. Argindegi finds it, has it in his skates, gains the line, plays in the middle for Kangas, trying to split his way in. He's taken down, and the whistle goes as the puck is covered by Peterson. Draw will be to the left of Peterson. Argindegi's line will stay out. He'll have Coet and Kimball behind him and take the draw against Mason Cone. Cone again wins it back. Davis Martell stops him behind the Ice Ray net. Try and start a controlled breakout. Pressure from the Toros, but the Ice Rays break it only as far as their own blue line as Kangas dumps it right back in. Wilkie's on it, sweeps it along to the near side. Godfrey can't stop. Coet does. Tries a shot. It hits a leg. It carries to Kimball, who just chops it down into the corner. Bauer trying to fight through a hook. Cannot, but it's played off to the far side by the Ice Rays. They'll start up ice. Swept off a stick by Kimball. They find it and they come across near circle. Wilkie has all kinds of space. His shot deflected wide. Spencer Kimball out there without a stick. Can't do much to help defend. Loose puck. Bauer finds it. He chips ahead, not out. You have to ice that right now. You have a defender out there without a stick. They've worked a stick back to him, and now it's Argindegi who's working Sands Twig. Played back to the point in Wilkie. Wilkie to the far side. Long shot coming. Save made. Alexiak can't get it. Chopped in behind the net. That almost looked like it went in. Shot save made. Rebound covered. No, it squirts free. He had it under the glove, but it got poked out. They continue to dig. Side of the net. Ice Rays find it. Shot blocked off by traffic. Bauer can't get it and go. Ice Rays pressuring. Toros have 5 players and only 4 sticks on the ice. Finally, they flick that ahead. No icing as that goes right past Davis Martell. And the Toros can finally have the same number of players as they do hockey sticks as they get a change. Coet sweeps that around to the far side. McGinnis has trouble with the official, and then the fallen stick that belonged to Spencer Kimball. Ryan Green in neutral ice battles with Stuchuk. Tripping call as Bennett goes down. It will be Green to the penalty box. And the Toros will go back to the kill, leading 2-0. 5:53 left to go here in period number 2. Larson, McGinnis, London, Belisle. The quartet for the Toros to start this kill. Peltonen and Lund tie up on the draw. It's dug out by the Ice Rays. Friolio holds on the near side half wall. Plays up top to Moore. Moore tries a shot through traffic. Save made, and the rebound hacked into the corner by an alert Connor McGinnis. Played back up top. Moore. Pellet is off to the far side. A shot is blocked, and it fells Connor McGinnis, but the Toros clear it all the way down. 325 seconds left to go here in period number 2. As the Ice Rays start up with 1:27 left in their power play. Moore tries a shot, save made by Weschenko. Coet gives to Belisle. Now a 2-on-1 shorthanded for the Toros. Lund leaves across for Belisle. Belisle finds the trailer. Earn on the backhand, just misses the post. It was a changeup that caught the goaltender sliding out of position. Meanwhile, a rush the other way. Now wraparound try. Weschenko shuts it down. 4:57 left to go here in the second period. 64 seconds of power play for the Ice Rays, but it's the Toros who lead 2-0. Draw will be to the left of Waschenko. Skoog to take it. And he just chops it all the way down the ice as the referee drops it. Or linesman, I should say. Linesman dropped it, and Skoog fired it 200 feet. Played ahead, Stella. 4:42 left to play here in the period. 48 left on the power play for the Rays. They gain the line. Stella carries down to the goal line on the near side, turns back the way he came. Played back up top. Kramer with a shot save made by Waschenko. Rebound hacked by Kelly, but he can't clear. A diving Skoog can't either, but the glove of Waschenko bails them out as he'll hold on for a whistle. A palindrome on the clock. 4:24 left to play here in the period. 32 seconds left on the power play. Sitting next to me is the commissioner of the North American Hockey League, Mark Frankenfeld. I'll see if I can get him to stick around for intermission, perhaps talk a little bit. He says he will. Ness on the draw for the Toros, but it's one back into the corner and hammered up the glass by Kimball. Kept at the point, however, by Stella. He leaves down the wall for Stucklick. Stucklick back up top. Kramer gives back to Stucklick, drops down to the side of the net, and Stella to Stucklick. Back to Kramer at the top of the umbrella, leaves off top of the far circle, pass across, tipped by Ness, and it'll carry him to the near side where Bauer will shovel it down the ice. 3:58 left to go here in the period. Kramer back on it. Kramer starts up ice as the Toros come full strength. Pass ahead, Stucklick. Stucklick into the middle, broken up by Coet. Played around to the near point. Wilhelm just dumps it back down the wall. It's Coet who finds it. He's able to poke out to neutral ice, but it's taken right back and given back to the Toros. Spencer Kimball. Kimball plays ahead for Henbrandt. Henbrandt gains the line and then has it taken away. And now it's a rush the other way. Bjork was coming on a change. He was late, but he lost the handle. He may have been able to get around Waschenko there if he had held on to the puck. Meanwhile, the puck lays free in the far circle. Eventually, McGinnis pokes ahead. He gets help from Reisman, now gives to Henbrandt. Henbrandt gains the line. No, he did not. That was offside. And now a late feed for McGinnis that he tipped wide of the cage. Let's see if any Ice Rays are over to express displeasure. They are not. Draw will be in neutral. Skoog and McCormick with 3:13, another palindrome on the clock. Skoog toss, so Henbrandt steps in. Henbrandt wins it back. McGinnis from the red line will dump it deep. It rings around in behind the net. Wilhelm's the first to it. Reisenen punishes him. Cone hacks at it. That got Bauer to pull up. And now the second try for Wilhelm's out to neutral ice. Dumped right back in by the Toros. Henbrandt gives chase. Wilhelm plays off to the far side of McCormick. Reisenen steps into him. Far side, they'll dig. Skoog finds it. Skoog, shot, that goes wide. They'll carry him all the way out to neutral ice. Dumped back in by the Toros. Henbrandt gives chase. Wilhelm played it to the far side, but Reisenen took over there. Reisenen working, trying to keep the puck free, but it's eventually taken away by the Ice Rays. Wilhelm leaves off to the near side, carried in. Backhand try by Cone is easily covered and held for a whistle. 2:21 left to go here in period number 2. Toros and Ice Rays both full strength. Toros lead 2-0. Goals from Lund and Lance. The difference so far in this one, the Lunds came just 16 seconds in. Lance came on the power play just moments ago. For both goal scorers, it is their third of the season in game number 3, and now the Toros off the draw of a 3-on-1. Kangas, looking for his 4th of the year, tries to center instead, and it's broken up by a sliding Wilkie. Quick shot, that's blocked, and it almost found its way over the goaltender and in instead. But instead, it's behind the net where Wilkie gathers, plays off to the far side, and the captain Moore. Moore comes across Peltonen. Peltonen mishandles, and it'll end up on the stick of Earn. I mentioned the Ice Rays captain Moore. The Toros have yet to name their captains. This is Carried ahead by Tinling. Tinling holds, comes back door. Shot save made. Rebound given to the far side. Hergindegi hurries after it. 90 seconds left in the period. Strom is pinned to the boards on the far side corner. Gives to Ern. Ern sweeps around to the near side. An awkward carom off the Zamdor. Fortunately, Hergindegi was alertly on the spot. He has it back now. Carries into the zone. Drag move. Through a man, but he couldn't get there before the goaltender covered. Hungry Hippo style with 1:14 left to go in the period. Hergindegi put that puck right between the defender's legs and was by him. He just ran out of real estate before he could chase it down. Try that move 10 more feet out from the goaltender, and he would have been in alone. Lance and Stella on the draw to the left of Peterson. Controlled by their Ice Rays, but taken back by the Toros. Belial looks across, glove down by Coet, looking for a tip. He didn't get it. Lund was speeding past the goaltender. The timing just didn't work out. This is Lance coming off the wall, plays back to the point, and Kimball holds and then tries to just chip down the wall. It comes back to him. Kimball again throws down the wall. Again, it comes back to him. At the far point, Kimball tries a shot. Belial tried to tip it, but it ended up in behind. Kramer starts up ice, leaves off far side. The pass was off the mark. Lund has it, and he'll look to turn. Lund back on the attack. It's poked off his stick at the blue line. The late offside call. Now it's sent wide of the net, but Godfrey's in to save icing. First shot save made. Now Godfrey has it back. Around the world he goes. Now he finds a man. Randall. Shot goes wide. Rebound caroms to the far side. 20 ticks left, and the Toros are standing around in their zone like it's over. Long shot gloved and held by Waschenko with 16 seconds left to go in the period. Toros lead 2-0. Draw will be to Waschenko's left. This is Ness. On the draw for the Toros, wins it sideways. Larson plays up the wall. A big hit by Bowers going to draw a call. And the Toros will be shorthanded again. 10 seconds before the horn. Hopefully a minute 50 wraps around to the other side of intermission. So, another power play for the Ice Rays. The Toros, who don't usually take many penalties, have taken quite a few. Perhaps like me, they're cranky having to get up this early in the morning. They dig in behind the Toro cage. The scrum will continue along the wall, and the horn will sound to end the period. We are through 2 periods, and the Toros lead 2-0. Normally we'd go to commercial, but I don't want to take up too much of his time, so we'll keep it here and start the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report right away. As joining me now is the commissioner of the North American Hockey League, Mark Frankenfeld. Mark, good as always to see you. Last time we spoke was at the Robertson Cup Finals, and another season already here. It seems like we were just in Blaine yesterday.
Yeah, it seems like we do get a chance to meet at some of these wonderful events. I'll tell you that Robertson Cup was something else, and I haven't had a chance to watch much hockey these last couple days here at the greatest show on ice, the NHL Showcase. But this last period was awesome. I mean, these guys are flying, and it is preseason, and they're not settled, and haven't had a lot of time on the ice. These guys are flying.
Yeah, it really is a fun event. This is my, I think, 8th or 9th showcase at this point, and I've long said I think the 3rd day of the showcase is the best. The guys have settled in. They still have some energy. The 4th day, they're a little tired, so the hockey maybe not quite as good. I think the 3rd day leads to the best games, and this has certainly been a fun one so far.
So far, I'd have to agree with you. This is my 16th showcase.
Okay.
And my first showcase, I was actually a coach.
Okay.
And then moved into the league operations from there. But, talking about just, let's look back more at your time frame. About 5 years ago, we had a pretty daggone good league.
Yes.
Had a heck of a lot of commitments going, but right now it is just doubled. And, you play hockey for 2 years, junior hockey for 2 years, and we're putting half of our players over half into the NCAA every year. You're pretty much gonna get to the NCAA from this league. And right now we're averaging over 10 players of Team Division I every year. It is awesome.
It has been just the growth of this league. I came in, I believe 2010 was my first season, so 8 years, yeah. And it's just watching the growth of this league. And I think one of the keys, in my opinion, has been just the move from when I first got in this league, it was Chicago, St. Louis, Detroit. And I think the move to some of these smaller cities and more passionate fan bases has helped the operators and keep the teams going, and that stability has led to just a fantastic brand of hockey.
Stability is so important, and one of the most consistent things in junior hockey, unfortunately, in the early days was change, and now we're more consistent, and our owners and our teams and our coaches and our staffs and our players are doing such a great job in their communities. And you talk about that consistency. The number of scouts that are here today are because of all the work that those folks have done and we've done. And our scout numbers are up 30% over last year. And this is the 6th year in a row or 6th year in a row we've gone up. And I don't know how. Every year I'm like, how do we go up?
Yeah.
How do we go up?
And it's been a great event as always. And we talk about the importance of these scouting events. An event like this to start off the season and have these games here where, as you mentioned, the scouting numbers are up 30% again. I know last year it was over 300, so that probably going to push 400 scouts, whether it's NHL all the way down, NCAA 1, Division 2, or I'm sorry, Division 3. You've got ACHA, you've got other junior leagues here scouting. The opportunities for the players, even the guys who don't make the teams. I was talking about it a little bit earlier in the game. The Toros have 3 goaltenders in camp right now still. Waschenko, who hasn't given up a goal yet. Ben Garrity only gave up 1 in 4 periods so far. And Nicholas Grabko, who did struggle in the first game for the Toros, but he played the last month and a half of the regular season for the Toros last year and put up like a .930 save percentage. So the Toros know what he can do. There are going to be good players who have to leave this league after this event, and it shows just the depth and the skill at this level.
And that's the reality, and that's the tough part. I'll tell you, I get to meet all the players in our NCAA compliance seminars that we provide every team in our league, and a lot of those resources. But I get to meet them all here, and just even my speech to these guys, what I tell these guys, the message has changed, and they have a serious. First of all, there's a lot of players. They've done something a lot of players weren't able to do. They were able to get here. Now they got to stay here. And then they have a huge responsibility now, to everything and all the time they've put into it, everything that the owners are putting into it, everything the scouts are here to see. Now they've got a huge responsibility to develop both on and off the ice as a hockey player, as a young man in the community, and all the things they do. And that's why I said it's not settled yet. This hockey game is unbelievable. And in 3-4 weeks when these teams settle, it's just gonna improve.
Certainly will. And you talk about the development of players. I think the next time that there will be a large scouting event like this will be the Top Prospects Tournament, and some big news about that.
Yeah.
Moving out to Boston.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we are always challenging ourselves, and there's a saying, don't change it if it's not broken. And we don't ever want to outsmart our common sense and mess with something that's not broken. But when we started looking at the different data points and where the density of scouts are and where the huge population of players are, and now that we've broke through to the East with a very solid, successful 6th division membership out there, it was time for us to take another run at the East with an event. And when you're going to take our Top Prospect Tournament, just a little background, is a event that is basically for non-committed guys. And we have less of those guys at that time of year than we ever had. And also for the NHL Central Scouting to build a team of guys that they want to see specifically to be drafted in the NHL. And so we have chosen to take our Top Prospects event of uncommitted guys and the Central Scouting team to the Northeast this year. The number of colleges that are out there, the number of NHL guys that are out there, the number of everything out there. And it's just going to be a wonderful event, and give our guys, just serve our guys up in a platter in front of a very highly populated area, and just hopefully those guys can continue to gain opportunity in the NCAA from that point forward. But we're excited about going out east.
Well, and aside from the scouting at that event, then I got to see firsthand for the first time last year at the Robertson Cup. There are still tons of scouts, and there's still, I know looking at it, I saw Fairbanks committed a lot of guys after the tournament was over. I know we sent Jake Rosenbaum to the defending national champions, the Minnesota Duluth, after the Robertson Cup tournament. So really, all season long, if you're playing in the NA, you're getting looked at and getting an opportunity.
Well, there's a lot of discussion on the best way to complete a season, and obviously a best of 7 head-to-head play down to the end would take us until the end of June.
Sure.
Would never have an off season. Would cost a lot of money, and our geographic footprint and our core mission really demands a neutral site format like we do in Fogarty. So our primary priority is maximum exposure. And so 3 years ago, we went back to this league-ran neutral site event, and we've had scout numbers over the 100 in each of the events. And what's also unique is even though colleges are watching our players and identifying, you're right. Every single team that participated in the Robertson Cup had players that had a final decision made or somebody was found and had an opportunity from that event. And if you look at the delicate balance of chemistry that makes up the North American Hockey League, balance is the key word, is that our numbers have improved drastically on the NCAA side since we started doing the neutral site event.
Yeah.
And so our owners are in it for the players, league first, the league is the players, and maximum exposure is it. And if we can create another event with the Robertson Cup where we can get another 100 set of eyes watching our players for opportunities either that very next year or the following year, we're going to do it. We're going to do it upright.
Well, and I'm glad you brought that up. I wasn't going to bring it up, but I know a lot of our fans were wondering. There's a lot of feeling in Minot among the fan base that had we had that extra day off like Shreveport did, that we probably would have beat them. So I know you bring up the format and how maybe that's not the best way to decide a champion. But again, while winning is obviously a goal in the short term, the long-term goal for these players is much larger, and this format allows the Toros and other teams who go to move players on.
So you're right. So you go to a neutral site event. You have so many days to have it come together. You have so many teams you have to service and so many different levels of competition. You have fans and parents that can only spend so many days. So you have you have all these collision angles, and so when we dissect it, there's a point where you kind of have to pick a poison. Are you going to do best 2 out of 3 with a day off in between both series and be there for 9 days? Or are you going to try to figure, the NCAA, if you take our divisions and call them an NCAA league.
Sure.
Like the Big Ten, they play for a champion, the NCAC plays for a champion, then they meet for a one and done Frozen Four.
Right.
And so then you go, is that the best option? Well, that's a lot of time and distance and money for
potentially one game, yeah.
So we are so to be clear, we're going to be back with the league ran neutral site format in Fogarty in 2019. We are identifying and discussing what the best competition is to decide the format. It could end up in the same way that it was, but it may not. And in our first year, we had both teams off on that Sunday.
Sure.
And the second year, we had one team off, and the team that was off won.
Yes.
And the third year, we had the one team off, and that team won it. And so there is reality that you have that extra day of rest. It might give you that extra bit of juice.
Sure.
For sure. So we're trying to identify that. It might end up being another day off, and they're at least in that area. But it's not easy. It's not easy getting this all right. And we try to serve a lot of masters, and we try to do the best we can to create those events, make sure there's the opportunity for maximum exposures. And I got to tell you, it's working right now. It's working.
It certainly is. As you pointed out, and we point out all season long, just record numbers every year of players moving on to the NCAA Division I and Division III level. So thank you for your hard work. Thanks for coming on and talking with me and explaining the league stance and why we do things the way we do. Like I said, fans perhaps upset, but again, perhaps there's a larger picture at play here as well.
Well, fans are always they're so important, and not only what they do to support the team, but to support the players. And that's one of the things I like about our whole tournament format is we do two best of 5 rounds to serve the fans.
Yeah.
Then we put them into a neutral site, and this format's 2 out of 3. And then if it's a one and done for the championship, it's like Game 7. So ultimately, we've served every community, and we've given the players a chance to overcome 3 different situations to get there. Is it perfect? No, but let's not let perfect get in the way of something that's really good.
Well, and I don't know, as we were discussing, I don't know that there is a perfect solution. You look at, again, you don't want to keep guys there. People can't take a week and a half off work to come to the finals.
Don't let perfect get in the way of what's really good, because perfect may not exist.
Exactly. Well, Mark, thank you for coming up, and I'll let you go and shake hands and play mayor and enjoy the rest of this event.
Anytime, and maybe we're doing this again in Fogarty at the Robertson Cup.
Sounds good. Hope to see you there.
Good luck.
Again, that is the North American Hockey League Commissioner, Mark Frankenfeld. We're going to take a break and come back with the start of the 3rd period in just a couple minutes. Toros lead 2-0. You are listening to the Minotauros Hockey Network, AM 1390 KRZ and HockeyTV.com.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car. Hey, my car! And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Austin Koss. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always at Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much we eat at the Minot location too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Welcome back inside the Schwann Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota, as we get ready for the start of period number 3 between the Minot Minotauros and the Corpus Christi Ice Rays. Once again, I'm Ken Oda. You're listening to the Minot Minotauros Network, AM 1390 KRZ and HockeyTV.com. Toros have a minute 51 left to kill on Bauer's penalty, but lead this game 2-0 and are out shooting. They're actually being outshot by the Ice Rays, 22-19. The Ice Rays helped by having 4 power plays to the Toros 1. The Toros scored on their only one. Lance, his third of the year at 11:04 the second. Keenan Lund, 16 seconds into the game, opened the scoring. Ice Rays control off the draw. They'll start up ice. Peltonen into the zone. He hits the brakes at the far side half wall, plays back to the point. Held there. D to D. Moore from the near point. Now we'll try Peltonen on the far side. Peltonen walks in, comes back to Moore, who had to turn back to get it. Now his shot blocked off by traffic. Kelly finds it. Kelly working in the corner, trying to find a lane to clear. Now he works it to Kimball. Kimball also looking for help, but it's taken away by the Ice Rays. Played back to the blue line and Moore. Moore looking for a lane. Thinks he has one. Shot save made. Rebound given into the corner. Spencer Kimball will use the glass. Get that out just barely as Moore struggles to keep it. Peltonen poked free from him. Kelly will give chase into the corner. Kelly working down low. Speeding ahead is Bennett. Tries his shot. That's covered by Waschenko. Draw one back into the corner by the Toros. Hammered up ice. Still 37 seconds left to kill. Stella has it in neutral. Starts up the near side. Stella into the zone. Strom working on the near side. Chopped in to the Ice Ray zone. 20 seconds left on the Ice Ray power play as they set up behind their own net. Near side. Hartkanen tries a shot that goes well wide, and the rebound caroms past Randall, who had pinched down from the point. Kramer finds it in neutral. Ryan Green pressuring him. Kramer falls down. Green can't hack it on net, but the Toros come full strength. Green plays it out to neutral ice so they can regroup as the rest of the Toros were mid-change. This is Larson. Comes up to the near side. Lance did not tip it, and it goes for icing. 17:56 left to go here in period number 3. Toros lead by a pair. Shots on goal, 15-8 in the second period in favor of the Ice Rays. Falling down, a shot blocked. Lund gloves down to the stick, has it poked off his twig, and now chopped in behind for Larson. Larson comes to the near side wall and Belial. Belial looks across for Lund. He missed the pass, and then it got caught in the linesman's skate. Delayed offside, so the Toros have to back off. Belial plays the body on Bjork. Chipped down low, Cone. Taken away from him by McGinnis. McGinnis worked over by a pair of Ice Rays. He still works it up the wall, but no one there for the Toros. Long shot save made by Waschenko. McGinnis comes to the near side. Larson plays ahead. Swept forward, McCormick. Lance skates it out of trouble, gains the red line, and rings it deep, and the Toros can change, except for Lund, who applies pressure. Davis Martell blew a tire, allowing Lund to take over. Shot gobbled up by Peterson. Draw will be to the left of Peterson. Once again, I just want to say thank you to Mark Frankenfeld, the commissioner of the North American Hockey League, for spending quite a bit of time here during the intermission. I did not think that interview would go that long. Very thankful that Mark came by. This is Kangas, who gets put down hard along the wall. Touched out to neutral, and Kangas gets it right back. Hargindegi has it poked off his stick as the Toros gain the line. Kangas muscled off the puck. Coet has trouble with a pair of Ice Rays on the far side. Tinling plays down the wall for Peltonen. Peltonen sweeps back to Wilhelm at the near point. Tries a shot that hits Tinling and caroms wide. Kimball on his backhand. Hits the brakes. Tries to play it back in behind the net. Tinling there to take it away from him. Kimball takes it right back. Now he delays and chips around behind for Coet. Coet banks it ahead for Kangas. Kangas, soft chip finds Hargindegi. Hargindegi into the zone. Lost the handle. Alexiak finds it and has it taken away from him. It rolls out to neutral ice. Lincoln Earn takes over there. 15:46 remaining as Alexiak gains the zone. Alexiak lost the handle again, and again it's poked out to neutral. Strom goes D to D with Earn. Earn from the red line dumps it in for Skoog. Skoog has little help as the Toros are changing. Working down low is Skoog. Keeps the live long enough for Henbrandt to arrive and help. Henbrandt shovels back to the point in Strom. Strom through traffic. Tip out front. Caused trouble, but the Toros couldn't find the loose puck. Kramer gains the line. Looks to cut towards the middle. Now he throws one on net blindly. That's blocked off by Reisanen, who chips it in behind the net. Earn working against a pair of Ice Rays. Beats them both. Comes to the near side and then sweeps back to the far. Henbrandt had already started up ice. That allowed the Ice Rays to take it back, but a Fandon shot allows Strom to take over. He plays ahead for Reisanen. Reisanen gains the line. Skoog was in offside. It doesn't go, though. He tries a long shot that's covered for a whistle with 14:48 left to play in period number 3. Skuga definitely lifted that back skate and was in offside. The Toros catch a break, but can't cash it in. Offensive zone draw. .48 left to go here in period number 3. 2-0 the score. Toros control. Larson dumps it down into the corner. Ness just got dumped off the puck by Cone. Meanwhile, Green chases after it in the corner. Kelly steps in and frees it up. Green got caught up on the net. Kelly backhand try. Save made. Rebound to the near side. Kelly gives chase. Steps in, but the puck's ahead for the Ice Rays. Dropped back to Wilkie. Wilkie carries into the zone. The defenseman leading the rush tries a shot. Save made by Waschenko, who then gloves it out of midair after making the stop with the chest. 14:23 left to go here in period number 3. Toros up by a pair. Draw to the right of Waschenko. Larson. Toss across for McGinnis, who speeds into the zone. Connor McGinnis, the Air Force commit, plays in behind for Kangas. I'm sorry, that was Ness, 19, not 9. Near side, Kelly frees it up. Davis Martell takes it back, then plays to the near side. Godfrey touches out to neutral ice. Off the stick of Cone, dumped right back in by Kimball. The Toros are mid-change. Green will stay on to apply some pressure, but the Ice Rays control. Ahead, Lund can't corral. Kimball does at the blue line. He chops it back into the Ice Rays zone. Davis Martell turning with it, looks off to the far side, and Wilhelm. His pass up the middle hits the rafters and lands a few rows in front of me. 13:37 left to go here in the third. Toros lead by a pair. This is Kimball. Kimball guides it around behind. Played there off to the far side in Lund. Lund comes across for Belisle, who has room. Belisle takes it wide, tries a shot, save made, rebound, hacked at by Belisle in the corner. Injured Ice Ray is down. Toros still pressuring. Puck comes back towards him. Wilhelm is slow to get up. Puck's out to neutral. And the Ice Rays 3-on-1 into the zone. Broken up by a great stick from Spencer Kimball. Meanwhile, Ice Rays still control. McCormick's shot, save made, rebound given, cleaned up by Belisle. Yaschenko thought he had it, and it caught him in the mask. He thought he got the glove on it, but he did not. Kramer spitting in neutral ice. Belisle looks to erase him, but it's touched into the zone for McCormick. Tries a shot, that's gloved and held as it was ticketed wide anyways. The whistle goes. 12:43 left to go here in the third. Toros lead by a pair. Draw to the left. Of Waschenko. Moore tries to hammer one on net. They dig at the side wall. Played in behind the Toro cage. Strom pokes along for Earn. Earn has trouble. Quick shot fought off by Waschenko. Ice Rays pressuring. Toros do well to take it away, and now Kangas dumps it into the zone. Kangas got hit hard along the near side, regains his feet, looks to chase the puck down. He works it to Hergindegi. Hergindegi off the wall, shot blocked out front. Speeding the other way now is Kramer. His pass is picked off by Strom. Strom turns it over, Tindling into the zone. Strom cleans up the mess he created, and now he takes Tindling towards the wall. Tindling still has it, stepped into by Oleksiak, who then just plays back towards the Toro zone wisely. Back ahead. Oleksiak couldn't stop it as it rolls down into the Ice Ray zone. 692 seconds left to go here in period number 3 as Kanan touches ahead for Stella. Shot blocked by Larson. Stella leaves off far side into the middle. Tip play doesn't go. It was broken up. A quick stick by David Reisenen. Reisenen now with it in the neutral zone. Plays back to McGinnis at the red line. Ginn just flips it in. Wilkie's back on it for the Rays. 11-11 left to play here in period number 3. The Toros are hoping it'll be another victory day. This is Henbrandt. Carries in, delays, tries a shot, save made. Rebound to the far side half wall. Skoog down the wall, out of the corner. Skoog shot from a tough angle, save made. Rebound hacked to the far wall. Larson just punches it down into the corner. Henbrandt uses his body to separate a man from the puck. McGinnis pinching down from the point all the way down to the goal line. He works a cycle with Reisanen. Reisanen looks up top for Skoog, the forward playing the point for the McGinnis, who had vacated. Tries a long shot with 636 seconds left on the clock. It's gloved and held by Peterson. Draw will be to the right of Peterson, controlled by the Rays, carried by Wall into the far side, stepped in and broken up. This is Kelly, backhand feed, a loose puck, Bauer hacks it up and over the crossbar. Golden opportunity there for the Toros. Green pokes at it, but instead it's ahead for Randall. Randall gains the line, delays, shot blocked by Larson, rebounding behind McGinnis. Taken right back by the Ice Rays. The shot goes wide and Bauer finds it. It was Randall who took that shot wide. Meanwhile, it's out to neutral ice. Larson has it at the center dot and dumps it into the corner. Bauer gives chase. Bauer and Wilhelm come together. Kimball can't keep it in the zone. It goes back to the Toro line. Coet takes over there. Coet ahead for Kelly, who banks for Green. Green working 2-on-3. He's got Bauer with him, but there's plenty of Ice Rays back. A shot that's blockered up into the corner by Peterson. Kelly gives chase with a big hit. Cone has it ahead for the Ice Rays, though, and chops it into the Toro zone. Randall and Coet come together. Randall wins the battle. He tries to center. There's no one there. The Ice Rays were mid-change. Still regroup in unclaimed territory. 9:23 left to go here after a big hit by Kimball separates Bennett from his stick. Lund finds it, touches ahead. Bennett into the zone. Delays, tries a pass. That's blocked. It comes back to him, and now his toss across. Lund read it well, broke it up, and now 3-on-2 for the Toros. Lance into the zone. Taylor Lance on his backhand, looks across, shot, it's in. Fritz Belisle. All three members of this line have scored, and the Toros lead 3-0. Fritz Belisle with his first of the season, and it pushes the Toro lead to 3. .540 seconds left in regulation. The Toros now lead by 3. Ahead, Stella. Taken away by Lance. Lance looking to dangle in, leaves for Belisle. Belisle has trouble. Lund pokes at it.
Number 25, Fritz Belisle. He gets assist on the goal from number 11, Taylor Lance, and number 17, Keenan Lund.
This is Belisle. Belisle worked over in the corner. Lund there as well. Stella digging for the Ice Rays. Ergindegi steps in. Played off to the far side. Into the zone. A nice move. Centering feed. Gloved and held by Waschenko before it can get across the ice to Harkarainen. And now 2 Ice Rays run into each other after the play. Davis Martell came crashing into his own guy. Draw to the right of Waschenko. Toros control off the draw. Strom plays it back. Earn can't stop it. Alexiak comes across for Kangas. Kangas with some room on the near side. Kangas gains the line. He's looking to center. Now he'll just put his head down and drive the net. He's forced him behind. Finds the late man, but the shot goes wide. Alexiak tries to get it back to the point, but it never got through to Strom. And now Godfrey goes the other way. Godfrey delays, looks to center. That goes wide. Kangas gains the red line and rolls it deep. Toros give chase. Back on it is Kramer. Far side finds Randall. Randall starts up the far side wall. Randall cuts to the middle now as he gains the line. Leaves off for the trailer. Centering feed. Waschenko couldn't cover, but McGinnis controls. Plays off to Alexiak. Alexiak fails to clear. It's kept at the wall. Moore walking in. McGinnis steps in and takes it away from him. Alexiak finds it. Alexiak carries ahead for the Toros. Now he'll just dump one in. Ferolio holding for the Ice Rays. Tries the far side. Henbrandt couldn't intercept, I should say, even though he read it well, and it's Tinling giving chase in the Toro zone. He and Larson come together. Kicked free. Skoog can't gather. It's controlled by Pelton, and in behind, he looks to center. That missed everyone, and it'll go 200 feet. Toros change the defenseman. The Skoog line stays out. It's ahead for Tinling. Tinling in the middle for Moore. Moore delays, tries a shot. It's blocked. 4-on-2. The Toros hurry the other way. Henbrandt's the trigger man. Delays, comes across for Reisinen. Broken up by a sliding Moore. Ahead for Tinling. He's in behind the defense. Spencer Kimball slides to break it up. And it's going to be a delayed call. Goaltender to the bench for the extra attacker. Shot goes up and over. Rebound around to the near side. Davis Martell. Davis Martell down the wall. Toros step in. Can anyone get a touch on it? They can't. And now it's Wilkie, pressured by Henbrandt. Ahead. Reisinen gets a touch. He didn't control, though. And now Henbrandt finds it and puts it into the empty net. Ice Rays don't take kindly to that. Linesmen step in. It's going to be a trip on Kimball. 5:52 left here in period number 3. Spencer Kimball to the penalty box. Checking on some of the other action. We didn't get to go through the other scores as we went long with Mark Frankenfeld. Only 2 other games in action. Everything else is later today. Amarillo 9-0 on Jamestown. Ooh. And Topeka and Austin are even at aces as we hit the end of the first. Actually, let's refresh. End of the second. Glass and out for Lincoln Earn. 1:55 left on the power play as the Ice Rays retreat. This is a head. Big hit at the blue line. Strom got the worst of it. So the Ice Rays gained the line. It was Stucklick who stuck Strom and then stood over him. Ice Rays control. Long shot coming. Blocked off front. Randall was right on top of Waschenko. Peterson out of his net to stop this. Ryan Green applying pressure, forcing the goaltender to throw it to the far wall. 1:13 on the man advantage. Stephen Lawrence asking if it's story time yet. 3-0 lead. Still a little too close. This will be carried ahead. Near side, Moore. Moore in. Taken away by Bauer and thrown all the way down. 49 seconds left on the power play. 4:38 left to go here in period number 3. Toros lead. 3-rip. Pass to the far side. Big hit by Connor McGinnis. Meanwhile, Moore looks to center. It hits Tinling in the chest. And now it's ahead. Make that 23 seconds left. Extra attacker on, and Kelly hits the empty net to end it. And that is a shorthanded empty net goal. .21 seconds left on the power play for the Ice Rays. And they've replaced their keeper, who had followed them up the ice on that rush.
Scoring for Minot, shorthanded number 44, Justin Kelly. It's Kelly unassisted.
They say Kelly unassisted as this is dumped in. Blockered aside by Waschenko. Poked away from him. Coet hammers around to the far side. Shot coming. Tip out front. Goes wide. Toros come full strength. Belial looking for Lund. Broken up. Hacked at by Coet, but the Ice Rays control. Long pass read by Lance. Lance leaves for Lund. Lund controls. He'll just circle back into the Toro zone. No need to take risks up 4 late in this one. 3:30 left to go here in period number 3, as that's just dumped on net and covered for a whistle. So barring disaster, Toros will improve to 2-1 on the season. Played around to the near side. They dig along the wall. Kangas. Kangas working behind the goal line, then tries to come out to Alexiak. Never got there. Kimball finds it in neutral ice and dumps it back in. Delayed offside as Kangas was still getting worked over behind the cage. 180 seconds left here. Toros lead by 4. And should cruise to victory here. The only question is the final margin. Wilkie into the zone. Plays for Bjork. Bjork working behind the net. Quick shot save made and a cover for Waschenko. I've said it twice now already on the broadcast. I don't know how Marty Murray and the coaching staff are going to make the decision on the Toros goaltenders. All 3 deserve to be here. Kramer delays. Plays back down the wall. Back up top for Kramer. Looks across. In behind. Left for Earn. Poked along to the near side wall. Rysanen flicks it out. Skoog finds Henbrandt. Henbrandt in a lone. Shot kicked away by Peterson. Back to Strom. Strom looking for a lane. Thinks he has one. It hits a leg and Karam's in behind the net. Rysanen walls a man off and then puts him down hard. Play to the far side. 3-on-2 the other way. Players tie up and the puck moves around to the near side. Rysanen finds it. Rysanen drops back to Strom. Strom comes ahead for Henbrandt. Touches it at the red line to negate the icing. Ness on to pressure. Starting ahead again are the Ice Rays. Tinling couldn't settle it down. They work at the side of the net. In behind for Ness. Ness touches for McGinnis, who can't find it. Bauer does. Thrown ahead. 1:18 left. This is played off to the far side more. They continue to dig. 64 seconds. Henbrandt chips ahead and out.
Third period, 1 minute.
1 minute left in regulation. McGinnis battles in the near corner and skates out with it. Big collision. And the puck hacked ahead. Godfrey in. Kimball separates him from the puck and a hungry Hippo-style cover for Waschenko. 37 seconds left here in regulation. Toros lead by 4. Ness and Cohn, a pair of 19s on the draw. Ness wins it back. Kimball uses the glass to bank that ahead. 33 seconds. Bauer gets upended. Green finds it. Looks into the middle. Broken up. Bauer just chops it into the corner. Bauer hit hard as they dig in front of the Zamdor. Green taken into the wall. Bauer finds it. Bauer delays, then leaves off for Kimball. Kimball just spins it deep. Final 8 seconds. Ice Rays look to come back the other way. Randall swept off his stick by Kimball. It rolls him behind the net. And the horn sounds to end it. Toros win. .40 final. We'll take a commercial break and come back with the Farmers Union Insurance postgame show after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit FirehouseSubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit FirehouseSubs.com.
You're gonna love buying from Ryan.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealerships. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Welcome back inside the Schwann Super Rink. We're on sheet number 2 of the Blaine Arena. You've got the Farmers Union Insurance postgame show. Once again, I'm Ken Oda. You're listening to AM 1390 KRZ and HockeyTV.com. Toros win by a score of 4-0. A dominant performance. And after a shaky first day at the showcase, the Toros look like the team that went to the national final last year. The names who scored are all familiar to Toros fans, well, with the exception of one new guy. In the first, it was 16 seconds in when Keenan Lund found a loose puck in the slot and buried it behind Ethan Peterson to make it 1-0 Toros. That holds up as the game winner. Taylor Lance from Keenan Lund and Fritz Belisle on the power play at 11:04 of the second made it 2-0. Two more insurance goals, one at 11:02 from Fritz Belisle, Lance and Lund the assist there. So all three members of the Toros top line score today. And then an empty net, shorthanded goal for Justin Kelly from Parker Larson at 15:48. Pushed it to 4-0 for the final. Reed Wachenko, 30 saves in the shutout. The Toros, again, a good, strong closeout third period with a lead. Yesterday they did it. They held the opposing Jamestown Rebels to just 8 shots on goal in the third as they were trying to come back. And today the Toros hold Corpus to just 8 shots on goal in the third as they try to mount a comeback. So the Toros, while still giving up more shots overall than they would like, I think, in the games on the whole, are doing well in third periods to limit the opportunities for teams to come back. And right now, 14 goals through 3 games. I think Marty Murray and the staff will be pleased with that. Going into tomorrow against Fairbanks. Looking at the rest of the scoreboard, final, Amarillo just puts it on Jamestown, 9-0. Austin and Topeka, they're about to start the third period, still even at 1-1. All the rest of the action at the showcase takes place later today. Aberdeen and Janesville at 1 at 1:30, Springfield and Odessa at 2, Kenai and Shreveport at 4, Brookings and Maryland, the Wilderness and the Titans at 4:30. At 5, it's Bismarck and the Magicians. At 7, Lone Star and Chippewa. At 7:30, Fairbanks and Johnstown. And then at 8 o'clock, it'll be the U.S. National Team Development Program U17 roster against the Northeast Generals. Actually a broadcast I picked up. So if you're bored tonight, tune into that on Hockey TV, as the Northeast Generals will take on the U.S. Team Development Program U17s here on day 3 of the showcase. That will do it for us here on the Farmers Union Insurance postgame show. Toros win 4-0. Again, goals from Lund, Lance, Belisle, and Kelly in support of a 30-save shutout for Reed Waschenko. We'll be back at it tomorrow on day 4, the last day of the NAHL showcase, a 4 o'clock puck drop, 3:45 pregame show for Toros and Fairbanks Ice Dogs. I believe we are bumped from radio in favor of NDSU football, so we will be Hockey TV and the internet stream listenlive.com or minotauroshockey.com/listen-live for audio tomorrow. Thank you for listening. For Allison and Scott back at the shop, I'm Ken Oda, hoping you enjoyed the broadcast. We know you enjoyed the outcome. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 3:45 here on the Minotauros Network.
This has been a presentation of Minotauros Hockey. Visit MinotaurosHockey.com to stay up to date on all things Toros. This broadcast was brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Gooseneck Implement, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, and Coulter Energy. Minotauros Hockey, join the charge.